have a pretty broad footprint in Vodafone Shared Services. We deliver a very significant set of operations for the company. These operations would span from things like financial operations to HR, business intelligence, and things like customer operations and information technology, which we talked about. Those last two pieces that I mentioned, which obviously we're using Romania as a focal point for, are probably the most significant in terms of scale that we have within shared services. We have actually more than 13,000 people in shared services, of which 11,000 of those support international operations. So the other 2,000 would be just supporting domestic operations in the countries they operate in. And as we've gotten on this journey and started to deliver a lot of value through shared services, we've actually started to ramp up very aggressively. You'll see a note on the slide that talks about, in our last fiscal year, adding more than 200 roles per month over the last year, which is really, most of that is driven just because of the pure value we see by taking advantage of these capabilities in a centralized and standardized way. But the engine has really started to move. Because of that success, actually, we have started to become under pressure because of our success, actually, in needing more capacity. So that's what brought us down the path of thinking about where we could go next to expand our footprint. And we also had one important need. We knew we would need more customer operations, we knew we would need more technology, but importantly, we would also need more multilingual capability. And really, if you think about those three sets of capabilities, that's what made Romania quite an attractive location for us. So that was what sort of led us to opening up this new center. As we talked about before, we will easily hit a number of about 750 people this year, spanning across the two main service lines. Our intent will be to continue to scale and grow that. And we see real potential to do that. One of the other parts of my job that doesn't sound as glamorous as selecting new locations is also working with our partners to ensure that we're giving terrific service and also attracting more demand into our centers, because we know we have terrific value. And we've been doing that aggressively. We wouldn't make a decision like opening a center in Romania without having done that. And in doing that, it gives us confidence to say that we will be growing and scaling and adding probably at least 2,000 more roles into Romania over the coming few years. The bulk of which will be in the service lines of customer operations and IT, which we've said, but we will have opportunity to consider other areas as well as we establish the center. There have been three main things that have really drawn me and the evaluation team into Romania. One is clearly the skill set of the individuals that we found in the country, both technical skills as well as customer-facing skills. The multi-language abilities are, frankly, from my perspective, amazing. However, probably the one thing that you just can't put your finger on all the time is the passion that the people locally brought to the discussion. And that gave us a lot of confidence that with that passion we could deliver some of the results that we saw on the prior page. So very thrilled and excited to be opening this up. Looking forward to continuing to scale it, taking more floors in this particular building or maybe some new buildings as well.